If your bathroom is giving a builder grade, not designer, don't worry, I'm gonna fix it today using all Amazon products. My guest bathroom was in dire need of an upgrade, so I gave it one and I'm gonna show you everything I used. And I'm telling you, it's going to be unrecognizable. Now, before we get into it, please consider smashing that subscribe button. And if you wanna shop any of the products I talk about in today's video, just click the links down in the description box or scan this QR code. But let's get into it. So here is a look at the before. It was very bland. It was very much so lacking detail, lacking character, because honestly, no one ever comes in this room. But with baby girl on the way and guests coming in for the baby shower and to visit the baby, I needed to get this bathroom in great shape. Problem number one was the boring mirror. This is the mirror that came with the property and I wasn't really willing to switch it out. What I decided to do was pick up this peel and stick tape from Amazon. The reviews are pretty decent and I just framed out the border of the mirror. Now I have a mirror that looks like a gilded frame, but for under $22. I only needed one roll to do this. I went with the champagne gold, but there are tons of different colors and sizes depending upon your needs. Another issue we're having in the bathroom was the lack of lighting. I love to add lighting in the bathroom that's a little bit more moody because when you think bathroom, you think super sterile. And yes, it's still gonna be sterile, but I wanted to improve the vibes. So the first thing I added was this plug-in nightlight. It looks like a candle and it flickers like a candle, so it gives off a really fun, sultry vibe. And it is motion censored, so it isn't on when the lights are on, but there is a setting that does allow it to be on at all times, which is what I have it set to. And for those of you who don't like that candle look, I also have these ones which I use in my primary, and this is a plug-in sconce as well. It's also motion censored, but it gives more of a luxe look. It shoots light upwards and downwards, and you can actually adjust on the side the amount of light that you want it to give off. But pro tip, it does actually matter what orientation you put it in because the motion sensor is only activated on one side. So if you put it in upside down, it's not going to actually work. So if you're worried about it not working, you may just need to flip it around and then it'll be good to go. Other ways I added lighting include these battery operated candles. I got them for my dining room, but I also used one of them in here. It comes with a remote. All you have to do is put 2 AAA batteries in there, and I actually have this sitting on the side of my tub so that when I take a bath or if a guest takes a bath, they have that really nice candle mood lighting. But honestly, I'm too afraid to use candles so close to the bathtub, so that's what I like to use instead. Now for the actual vanity, I did decide to go with a Lulu candle and a Neom candle. Lulu candles are on Amazon and they're great. They're good alternatives to the Lalabo candles if you want something a little bit more affordable. This one is sweet, but it's also sultry and it is held up super well. I like to use it with a candle warmer, but it's also great in the bathroom. It gives off a lot of scent without you actually having to light it. Now for the real spa vibe though, I do have the Neom candles. I've shared these before, and if you haven't seen them yet, that means you're probably not subscribed, so click here to subscribe to my channel. But these candles are actually spa skincare treatments. This means that when you light the candle, of course you get the really gorgeous, wonderful scent that smells like your favorite spa, but it also is a skin treatment, so you can use it to moisturize yourself, which is really great after the bath. It's hot, it's inviting, and it's a great way to ease you into bed. Now, I really wanted a way to make my hand soaps pop. This hand soap is actually from Preston Lane. He's one of my mutuals on social media, and I really want to support his company, and this soap is really good, but I wanted to put it on a pedestal. I found this wooden pedestal for $9. I'd had other ones before, but I felt like they were too tall, so this is a great way to have a nice organic feel in the bathroom and have that hand soap a little bit more elevated so that if it does drip, it's going to drip onto this and not onto the countertop, because I want to keep the countertop pristine when I can. And something I absolutely hate when I go to someone else's bathroom is I don't know where to dry my hands. If they don't have the napkins, I don't know what to do. And the napkins, I'm like, these were so expensive, I really don't want to use them. And then I'm like, should I just dry my hands on my pants? I wanted to make it easy and sustainable for my guests, so I actually got this acrylic tray. It fits so many little washcloths, and then I paired it with these muslin washcloths. These are the softest washcloths ever. I actually used one in the shower just yesterday, and wow, it is good. My spouse doesn't like washcloths, and they were even impressed by how soft this is. It's probably because these are meant for babies, but you know, just call me an adult baby. Next to the hand towels, I did want there to be a little bit more decor, so I went in with this large vase with these faux olive stems. These stems are really fantastic. They look super realistic and they're very easy to bend. This is actually in a vase from our house, and I'll link that down below as well in case you're interested. It's probably the longest standing vase I've ever had in my home. But in this bathroom, I don't need that much countertop space for practical items because this is a guest bathroom. But if this were your primary bathroom, I'd probably say omit the greenery that I have here and do something a little bit more simple in terms of the styling. Next, let's move over to the toilet area. Of course, I do have my nice toilet paper stand that's already built in. I didn't want to change it because the hardware on that is like, it's stuck in place. I wasn't willing to change it and I didn't want to spend money on that. So I actually got this seagrass toilet paper holder. It fits 3 Costco size toilet paper rolls, but I have toilet paper in here, poo-pourri in here, and tampons in here so that any of my guests can have all the things they need without having to say, hey Kiva, do you have this? Or hey Kiva, do you have that? I think this is a great way to go about things because people are more inclined to open that basket because it's on the toilet, it's very clear what it's for, as opposed to opening your drawers. I just, you know, I don't mind people opening my drawers, to be honest, but I don't like having to open up other people's drawers if I need maybe some type of spray or toilet paper. So this is how I wanted to make it really accessible to everyone. And as far as a trash can, I didn't want to buy a new trash can. They're really expensive for no reason. So I actually had this leftover wavy vase that I bought on Amazon. I think it's Creative Co-op or Bloomingville. And I just lined it with a trash bag and I use this as one. It's a great way to have like a sculpture that's also a trash can. I don't know, versatile. We can use things in non-traditional ways. Speaking of that, I also made this like side table for poo-pourri, toilet paper, whatever, your phone, because let's just be honest, sometimes people watch TV in the bathroom, they're spending a little bit longer in there. So I made this table using a stand. I just got a glass sheet and a rubber stopper. I put it on there and you can put your phone on there or whatever if you're taking a bath or if you're using the toilet. Now, a great way to decorate any bathroom is just with the towels that you use. So I wanted to use something that was organic and kind of tied in all of the brown tones I was already introducing into this space. So I got this 2 set of towels. It comes with a hand towel, washcloth, and a body towel, and then it's 2 sets of that. They are super soft. I've had a really hard time finding really high quality towels on Amazon just because they're plain expensive. I think Utopia Home has really great ones, but these ones are really nice as well if you want something with a little bit more color and pattern. Now, the gold in this bathroom do not match perfectly, and that's something I'm gonna have to fix with Rub and Buff, but I knew that I wanted to change out the handles because the ones that came with the house just were not it. So I got these cup pools. I got, I think 10 of them for $25, and I think they're really, really nice and antiqued and ornate, and they look really, really expensive even though they're not. And it comes with both short and long screws, which I love because sometimes they don't provide you with screws, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Now, this is probably a controversial thing to do, but we have glass doors in our shower, which is fine, it's lovely, but I think they're kind of ugly. So I wanted to add some curtains, but not all the way up to the ceiling because those are expensive. I think these were like $25 or so. So I got these curtains. They're linen curtains. They're waterproof. I wouldn't say douse them with water, but they do repel water. Let's say water repellent instead. I got hooks, and then I got a tension rod towel bar and just put them up like that. So it's a great way to frame up the shower and kind of draw attention away from those glass doors. Again, the glass doors are great. I just felt like it wasn't really telling a story, and I wanted to zhuzh it up a little bit. I like to take baths. Baths are like my #1 form of self-care. So I actually have this little case that allows me to put my phone in the shower and keep it waterproof. I don't know, sometimes I just want to relax and watch a good episode of King of Queens. It's like my favorite show. So I just slide my phone in here, close it up, and it is truly waterproof. My phone is my job, so I definitely don't want to break it. And this is able to like get me through 100%. Something I actually have in my primary bathroom that I think you're really going to love is actually this shower mirror. You put batteries in it, you put the peel and stick suction thing up there, and you're actually able to have a mirror in the shower. So if you want to pick your face, if you want to shave, whatever, you can actually see yourself. If you're putting on a mask and you want to make sure you've applied it evenly, this is great. It has not fallen down with steam, and this is in my primary where we have the 3 different spigots and it gets super hot in there, and it does 3 different types of lighting. It is so amazing, and it's really actually helped me on my acne journey, which I've talked a lot about recently. And if you want to see any of the Amazon products I use every day, especially with the acne stuff, click here to go check out that video. I posted that a few days ago, and I think you'd really love it. Now, as for a few extra things I like to keep in my bathroom, I also actually have this swing arm adjustable side table so that if I'm taking a bath and I want a little candle, I want a glass of wine, something like that after a hard day, this allows me to have that full setup without having a tray across my bathtub because I just don't have a bathtub where a tray fits super well. So this is a really great alternative to that, and it comes in many different colors. And for the true spa vibe, you need to have a towel warmer. Now, I don't leave mine out on display all the time because it takes up a lot of space, but when I'm going to take a bath, you can fit multiple towels in here. You can fit 2 bath sheets in here. I even like to put my slippers slippers in there, and this is a great way to get out of the shower and relax, maybe before you put on that skin treatment candle. And speaking of slippers, I actually have these brown curly slippers. They remind me just of those curly cute pillows I have on my bed. I love having like a slipper that also like ties into my interior design. Fashion and design are very heavily intertwined, so these are great. They come in so many different colors. They've been on sale since I found them, and the normal price is $21, so anything under that is a total steal. And if you wanted a different LED candle besides the flameless pillar candle, I also have these flameless LED candles. They come in gold, gray, and black. I have them in the gray. They hold an incredible charge. They come with a remote, and they're also really great for that nice spa vibe, and they do have the flicker and static setting depending upon what you prefer. But I'm actually super happy with how this bathroom turned out. It feels like a totally new space, and I think it feels cozy and homey, and much like the nursery, which is kind of what I was going for. The rest of our home is very modern and contemporary, but I know that that's like not super inviting to everyone, so I wanted the guest room to have more of a French feel, and I think I was able to definitely accomplish that in this bathroom, and I'm very excited to show you that in the nursery / guest room. So be sure to subscribe so that you can see that entire transformation, because that's definitely coming soon. If you want to shop any of the products that I mentioned today, just click the link down in my description box, and you can also scan this QR code right up on the screen right now to go to the entire idea list. But thank you so much for watching today's video. It is such a pleasure to hang out with you, and until next time, have a beautiful day.